Hi, sixth graders and sixth grade families. This is Miss Phillips, your counselor. I want to come on here and say hello. It is finally that time. We are going to be scheduling your electives. A lot of you have been emailing me and chomping at the bit to be ready to do this. We were just trying to focus on one grade level at a time, and so our incoming eighth graders have really been working hard on theirs, so now it's time for you to work hard on your scheduling form. Before you do that, I want to share with you something you may have already seen, but I want to refresh your memory, and I want you to go back to at least this part of the presentation Mrs. Krutz sent out. It's called Parent and Student Scheduling Presentation. She sent this out last week, the week before, I think, to all of you guys, and you've been emailing me, where can we schedule? When can we schedule? And I love that. I love hearing from parents and students, and it's about that time now. So if you go back to this presentation at about 8 minutes and 35 seconds in, that's when she starts to talk about the career cluster activity that you did, that lesson that I put out for you in your social studies classes. You guys did a quick activity to basically show you what your top, as of right now, today, what your top 3 career cluster interests would be. Okay, so what we've done is taken those career clusters, and under each one, there's 16 of them, and you're going to see in just a second, we have listed all of our elective classes that fit. So if you need a little help and a little guidance, here's where you're going to go in the scheduling presentation to do so. So I'm going to play just a little bit of this for you, and then we're going to hop over to the scheduling form, and I'm going to show you how to fill that out, and then I'm going to let you guys know when and where. Well, it's going to be available for you in your email and on your Canvas page, okay? All right, so let's play here.
Let's look at the career clusters.
Okay, so here are all 16 career clusters. They are, some of them are abbreviated a little bit, like the arts, video, technology. We just labeled that as the arts, but you can kind of figure that out. So all 16 career clusters have electives under them that we offer at our school that could be helpful for you if you want to go into any of these. So let Mrs. Krutz show you a couple of examples.
Here you can see all the different career clusters that students may have chosen when they took their surveys. If we look at finance, you will see these are the elective choices that will help somebody if they're interested in a career in finance.
Okay, so the career cluster name is up here, finance, and the electives that we offer are down here, okay?
Business and information technology and family and consumer science.
You might know family and consumer science as FACS.
Also, if we wanted to look at another one, let's look at a career in arts. Someone who's interested in the arts should consider taking the following electives: any of our art classes, band, choir, orchestra, and innovative and makers are all.
So here's the full cluster name: arts, video, audio, technology, and communications, and your electives choices. So you have everything from studio art here to fine art and music to technology. It's all under the arts, audio, visual, audio, video, technology, and communications, okay? So these are the electives that you may want to choose. All right, so I'm gonna hop over here and share with you the actual scheduling form. This is the big one. This is the form, oop, it's scrolling on me without me doing anything. This is the big one. This is the form that you are going to get in your email and fill out, and I want to show you how to do so. So this is exactly what it's going to look like when you receive it, except up here is going to be a video that you can watch that I'm creating right now. We're going to embed that. So you're going to be taking 7 classes next year. 4 core classes, math, English, science, and social studies, and then 3 elective classes. PE and health is required for 1 semester. We have classes that are quarterly classes. We have classes that are semester classes, and then we have classes that are year-long classes. Let me explain what that means. Year-long means you're taking the same elective class all year. You don't change that class, okay? A semester is basically half of the year. It starts in August when you start school, and that class ends in December when we go on winter break. Then you'll have a new semester class in January when you come back, and that lasts until the end of the school year. So our school year is 2 semesters, or 2 sections of 18 weeks, okay? Quarterly classes is a half a semester, so it's 9 weeks long. So technically, you could take 4 quarterly classes in one school year. All right, let's scroll down. So here's the graphic that's going to help you figure out how to choose your classes, all right? So don't think this is set in stone. This is just an example. You may not have math first hour and English second hour and science third hour. You may have science seventh hour or math fourth hour. This is simply an example and a visual to show you that we're going to enter your math, English, science, social studies, and PE health for you. You're not picking those today. You're focused on your electives today. The first elective you're going to pick goes in these yellow boxes, or electives. Okay, so you see you cannot pick a year-long class here. You have to pick either 2 quarter classes or 1 semester class. Then we're going to go to the orange and pick, and then we're going to go to the green and pick. But before we do any of that, you are going to enter your first name, only your first name, and it has to be as it is listed in Skyward. Some of you go by different first names than are listed in Skyward. That doesn't mean that next year we won't call you by that name. It means that for us, we have to have your first name exactly as it's listed so that we can automatically upload your choices into Skyward instead of having to punch them in by hand. It's kind of a technology thing. So please go to Skyward and type your name exactly as it's listed. Then on the second blank, you're going to enter your last name as it's listed in Skyward, spelled exactly how it is. Then, this is where you might have to take a few minutes. You're going to enter your student ID number. It's on your badge that you got this year. And if you don't have that badge, you can go to Skyward to check your student ID number. Again, that helps us be able to automatically put your choices into Skyward so we don't have to enter 600 of them by hand. That's a little too much. So these have to be accurate, only for scheduling purposes. It doesn't mean we're not going to call you by the name you go by next year, okay? All right, we're focused on the yellow slots first. We want this to be your favorite elective choice, or one of your favorite elective choices. So if, because it's only a semester or 2 quarter, let's say you're a band, choir, or orchestra student. Band, choir, orchestra is a full year, so you're going to have to choose band, choir, or orchestra when we get down to orange or green. So here, let's focus on your favorite semester or quarter class. So here I've listed all of the semester classes and all of the quarter classes. You can either choose one that has an S in front of it for semester, or 2 that have Q's in front of them for quarter. So if you want to take art, agriculture, family and consumer science, those are 1 semester. You would mark just one of them. You can't mark 2. But let's say you really wanted to take computer science. That's a quarter. So computer science is my first choice. That only fills up one of these spots right here. So I have to choose one more quarter class. Can I choose a semester class too? A semester class doesn't fit into 1 quarter. A semester is 18 weeks and a quarter is 9 weeks. So if you choose a Q, you have to choose another Q. So I'm either going to choose business information technology, industrial technology, green architecture, or study hall. Well, I think I want to learn about green architecture. Okay, so I've chosen my 2Q classes. So I did follow directions. They fit right here, and those would be my first or top choices. All right, we're coming down to the orange now. Now we have a whole year-long block to fill. So if I am in band, choir, or orchestra, this is where I mark band, choir, orchestra in the orange, okay? So maybe I'm an orchestra student, and I know I'm taking it next year, I'm marking it here. And then that's easy and we can come down here. If I'm not a band, choir, or orchestra student, I have more choices. I could take 4 quarter classes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could take 2 semester classes, or I could take 1 semester class and 2 quarter classes. Any way to fill up these 4 blocks. So I really like FACS. I think I want to take FACS, okay? And I think I'm interested in Spanish. So FACS is an S class, so that means I have 1 more S class I can take. But wait a minute, Spanish has this funky thing by it. It's called an asterisk. Let me go back to the directions. If a class has an asterisk before it, you may only sign up for the class if you've received an email saying you've met the criteria. Oh, so if I haven't received an email, I cannot sign up for the Spanish class, okay? If you have any questions on that, you can reach out to me. That only means that there's criteria that we have to look at. We have to look at test scores. We have to look at English scores. Spanish is a little bit of a difficult elective in that you're learning things like grammar and vocabulary, kind of like you do in English, but now in a foreign language. So we want to make sure you have a good grasp in ELA prior to taking Spanish. So I didn't get an email about Spanish yet, so I'm going to have to, I don't really want to do the other 2 S classes, so I'm going to do this option and do 1 S class and 2 Q classes, okay? Now, wait a minute, I signed up for 2 Q classes here. I can't sign up for something I already put up here, so I have to do 2 other Q classes. Business, I think that's going to help me in the future. Because a lot of people need to know things about the business world. And then I need a little extra time in my day to get some homework done. I'm gonna put a study hall. So I have 1 S class and 2 Q classes, 1 semester and 2 Q classes. Yep, and I did not repeat anything I put up here. All right. So I have 1 more year-long class that I can enter, right? Again, if a class has an asterisk before it, I have to have received an email. Spanish is still the only one I don't have an email. So this might be, my second or third choice of elective. I think my next choice would be art. Okay, I want to take these classes more than I want to take art, but I'm open to taking art. Okay, so I can choose 1 S class and 2 Q classes or 2 S classes. I haven't chosen ag. I already chose FACS. I can't choose FACS again. So I think I'm going to put, because I've chosen a lot of the Q classes, I think I'm going to put ag down there, okay? So 2 S classes. I really want to kind of learn about what agriculture is all about. Now, this is the important piece that you guys definitely want to think about. It's choosing 3 elective which you've not selected for your open slots, but would be acceptable alternatives if 1 or more classes that you chose above is closed or unavailable. These are alternates. These are not going to automatically be put in your schedule. But if for some reason agriculture or art or business information technology or FACS or computer science or green architecture, if those were full, or if those classes were closed, I need alternate choices. So my first alternate choice, I want a year-long class. I'm going to put choir as my alternate choice because I don't know, I love to sing. For my second alternate choice, oh wait, I can't duplicate anything, okay? I know I did okay in ELA, but I didn't get an email yet, but I'm still kind of interested in Spanish, so I'm gonna put that as an alternate choice down for me, okay? And then what haven't I chosen yet? I think I've chosen, did I choose industrial technology? I have to go and check. Nope, I did not. So industrial technology is going to be my third alternate choice. Okay, so I have checked that I filled everything out correctly, and you're going to check this over with your parents. And when you're totally ready and you feel good about your responses, you're going to push submit. When you push submit, those responses come directly to us, and then we can take those off of a spreadsheet and put them right into Skyward for you. So I'm really excited for you guys to fill this form out. Think about the elective choices that you want. Think about how they connect to your career clusters activities. And if you have any questions, you can email me at ephillips@lpcsc.k12.in.us. I look forward to working with you guys, and happy elective choosing.